Today I'm showing you the best hubs of 2020. Now usually on a Tuesday I'm showing you the brand new hub, and I'm gonna show you just a little bit of today's hub because it is really awesome. But today's hub also didn't really have a quest in it, so there's nothing like crazy to show you other than just the amazing build. So instead of going deep into today's hub, I've been thinking it'd be fun to show you my favorite hubs since I started really covering the hubs. The hubs have been such an important part of my channel, and also I've loved just seeing all of the creations that the map makers have made. It never ceases to amaze me how creative and talented all of the map makers that have been featured are. I want to emphasize how amazing all of the hubs have been, and the ones that I'm showing off in this video are just the ones that really stood out to me. But before we get into everything, let's just take a quick peek at this week's hub. So now this is this week's hub. It's really actually very beautiful. It's made by my friends Sean O'Connell, aka Chase Jackman, and Fatal Fu, and there are so many cool things around here, from this like train to even having Santa Claus right here. And there is one little secret on the hub that might be interesting to you guys. If you go over to the snow globe over here to the left side of the hub, you'll find that you can go into the globe, and here's a little secret room where you can like take a picture and send it to the guys on Twitter. So it's just really cool, guys. It's a beautiful hub. I really encourage you to go and explore it. But now, guys, let's jump into my favorite hubs, and we're gonna start with the very first one I ever covered. This is a hub made by Wirt Andrew, guys, and this is the first one where I actually had to stop and be like, wow, I need to go and explore this thing. And as I ran around all of the mazes, the beautiful town Wirt made, just this place was massive. You could swim all over the map. This is the biggest hub I think that's been made still. And there's an interior to the castle and everything. And as I was going around, I found these little codes everywhere, and I started to feel like, wow, hubs could be a lot more than just a place where you can jump into maps. Like, this was the first real experience where you were exploring and finding and doing like quests type things. And honestly, this is the map that kind of started the whole quest hub experience. I was the first to really cover a hub, and a lot of other people have done it since, but this is the one that inspired it all. This hub was made by Brady Mano, and I loved the brightness of it, and there was a cool mission where you had to go around and squish bugs. But what I really loved about this was there was just so much to do, from sliding down slides to exploring to parkour. There were like places where you could run across lines and jump across ponds. It was just really fun. I loved this hub so much. This hub was made by 3D Lab, and you guys may know by now that I am a sucker for like fantasy type maps, and this one was so good. There was so much to explore, so many little nooks and crannies that held secrets, to a quest where you're trying to unlock a place, and like right here is you're trying to find 3 things to get to there. But there was so much to do. There was so much parkour, so much like finding. It was really tough. I even had to message Tiny Maniac to to find this spot right there. I couldn't find it. It was rough for me, but I loved this hub. So beautiful and fun. This hub by Roxby took the quest idea to the next level. He intertwined Twitter, YouTube, and his hub to really put people through this journey of finding codes, exploring the map. Like, by the time you were done finding the codes to unlock these vaults, you knew this hub backwards and forwards. You knew everything about it, how many guns were everywhere, where the vents led, how many jugs of water were places. There was even like hidden rooms you could go into like this. Like, it was so good. And I loved it. I loved the idea of finding the code, going to Roxby's Twitter account to get more clues, and it really was just an epic experience the whole week and not just one day. This hub made by Snowdomus was super cool for one reason. Well, there's a couple reasons, but the one that really stuck out to me was he built a cinematic scene into the hub, and I love cinematic scenes, guys. This really went through this really cool story about how these people were to build a giant robot, but then something went wrong, and everything blew up in their face, that kind of thing. But I loved the storytelling in this hub, even though it was a really small hub, actually. It wasn't too hard to go around and do the other quests or anything, but the story intertwined with it was really engaging, really fun. And then there was also this other mechanic. After you found this metal laying around, there was this like auto build thing where you built up to where you could talk to the robot. It was just really cool. I loved this hub and everything about it. And so we come full circle back to Wirt Andrew, who started the whole hub quest thing in the first place. Now we've got this quest that is completely tied into a map series that he built called Paranoia Tantrum. Now, the actual hub was insanely difficult, but you unlock the door to a map, which led you through the Paranoia Tantrum series of maps, and this was the 4th one, I think. And guys, I just love that he tied in his maps with the hub and made it super difficult, so it wasn't just some easy quest to go through. It was actually a challenge. You had to think, and you got to enjoy the beauty of Wert's builds as you did it, mixed with his maps. It was just absolutely wonderful. And for me, it was pushing the capabilities of the hubs to the next level. And that's what I'm always looking for in a hub, is who is going to push the envelope, and Wirt is always pushing the envelope. So there you have it, guys. I don't know if I'll always cover the hubs, but I've really enjoyed doing it this year, and I can't wait to see where creative goes. The future is so bright, and you guys are even brighter. Keep creating, keep building. I can't wait to see what you do.